Hello loves, welcome in today's video. And in today's video guys, I'm going to clean and arrange my new living room with you guys. So that is what we are going to do today. And also I'm going to cook some dinner, and I'm also going to bake a carrot cake. So guys, stick around until the end of the video. To the new members, welcome to this channel. My name is Monica, a mom of two and also a working mom and a Kenyan YouTuber. And in this channel we do motherhood, we do motivations, we do a little bit of lifestyle and a lot of cooking. So that is how my sitting room was looking. It was not organized, it was not in order. The way I came, I didn't arrange it. I just kept the chairs, and that was all. I left it that way. So I'm going to start by wiping the windows, and after wiping the window, I'm going to put up the curtains, and I'm going to wipe the seats, wipe the floor, and make sure that my sitting room is okay and clean. So guys, stick around until the end of the video. Enjoy the video.
I know the air I'm breathing, it's no good for my lungs. I do this every season, I hate when summer comes. I fall into a trap that I made by myself. Oh, and I always do the wrong thing. I'm unstable and I'm unsteady, I've lost a million times already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow me down. I feel unable and so unworthy, my heart feels heavy, I've lost already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now.
I'm sorry about the lighting. I think this window was reflecting the light, and it was dark, but I'm really sorry about that. I didn't notice, and next time I will try to cover the windows so that the light can't make my videos have poor lighting. So I wanted to make this curtain to have one rod, but for this rod I can't make them one like the one I used in the other house unless I change these rods and buy another rods. But for now I don't have money to buy the rod, so I'm going to put the curtains as they are for now until I get some cash. Then I'm going to change the rods and I use the longer rods, because this one you couldn't even make them longer, they were just that way. So I decided to use them that way, and it will be staying that way until I get enough money to get new rods.
Just slow down. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now.
Close your eyes. Would you dream for me some paradise? Tell me who you see, 'cause I think I do want you next to me. Want you next to me, but does this work? 'Cause I know I can't get to you. I like the chase, and I know you do too. Am I just in love with the idea of you? 'Cause I'd cross a million seas. Would you do that for me? Yeah, I'd fly this whole.
I'm using some powder soap and water and a little bit of Star Soft, to clean my seat. For the softener, I'm using it to leave a fresh smell from on my seats. So that is why I added a little bit of softener to leave fresh smell on my seat. So that is how I clean my seat. Whenever I'm not removing these covers, that is how I clean my seat. But sometimes when I have mood, I remove the covers and I clean them. But today I just wiped the seat using some water and powder soap. So guys, continue watching the video.
'Cause across a million seas, would you do that for me? Times and I'd run all the red lights across a million seas just to have you next to me. Paris and Tokyo, I'll go where I have to go. Screw geography, but would you do that for me?
I was through with cleaning my living room, and for the floors, I cleaned them off camera. The reason is because baby was disturbing so much, so I wanted to clean them faster, and I couldn't clean them faster while I was filming. So I decided to do this off cameras, and then I spread the carpet. And at this point I saw that the carpet was not in the right position, so I was trying to place it in the right position. So that is what I was doing at this point, placing it at the right position. But for my house, it has really turned out so good, and I love how it has turned out, even though it was a lot of work, but finally it has turned out so well. And here are the final result. Here is direct from the door. Then when you enter the door, that is how it looks. That is how my chairs look. I love how I did, because everything is well organized, and I love the turnout. I'm also planning to buy some wall decor, yeah, but not now. when I get some money, I will buy them. But for now, the wall is going to be clean as that way it is until the right time when I get money. And you see, the disadvantage of moving out is my TV stand broke the glass door. Yeah, it broke the glass doors. Now my TV stand doesn't have a glass door for now, but I'm also thinking of that. And that was the turnout, and I love how it turned out. And kindly, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing to this channel and support this girl. Let me get to 1,000k. Not far to 1,000k, and I know I'm going to get there soon. So kindly subscribe if you haven't, and like the video, give it a thumbs up so that it can be recommended to other viewers. And also, don't forget to share me out if you can. Share me out kindly, and God will bless you. To the returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. I don't take that for granted, for just sparing your time to come and watch my video. It's just a great thanks to you guys, and be blessed so much for sparing that time for me. And I love you so much. To my premier gang, guys, are the best. I love you so much for always being there for me, standing with me, watching my premieres, sharing my video. It is so wonderful, and you are wonderful guys. Be blessed. Much love. May God open your doors. May God bless you, expand your boundaries, answer your prayers, and everything you need, may God provide for you. Where you want your channel to get to, may God get it there for you. And may God bless your families. And at this point, it was already night. I have already showered, and I wanted to prepare some dinner. And for dinner, we are going to have simple meal. We are going to have githeri. Githeri is a mixture of beans and maize, and that is what you're going to have for dinner. I'm not going to add anything. I'm not going to add potatoes or anything. I'm going just to fry it with some onion, some tomatoes, and we're going to have that way, eat that way, because Abby said that he missed githeri that way without any potatoes. So I decided to make it for him, and we all took that, except for my son and my daughter. They had a different meal with what we had. They had some, hubby came with some chips. That is what they took, and as we ate the githeri, I'm peeling the carrots that I'm going to use to bake the cake.
I know the air I'm breathing, it's no good for my lungs. I do this every season, I hate when summer comes. I fall into a trap that I made by myself. Oh, and I always do the wrong thing. I'm unstable and I'm unsteady, I've lost a million times already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down. I feel unable and so unworthy, my heart feels heavy, I've lost already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now. Self-destructive, I take a hit, I love it. Can you give me a second? I'm slow, got blurry vision. I fall into a trap trap that I made by myself. Oh, and I always do the wrong thing.
And my food was ready and I was serving it. I love how it turned out. It was so yummy. We really enjoyed, especially with avocado. Githeri really slaps. You can try this and you will come back and tell me it was true that githeri with avocado really slap. So that is what we were having for dinner, and we really enjoyed it, and we loved how it was yummy and how it was tasting. Guys, you see my daughter there. You will never lack my daughter where I am. So she was in the kitchen and she was just throwing things down. Nothing important she was doing there. She was just throwing things down and eating tomatoes. So there was our meal. That is how it turned out. And it was so good and so yummy. We really enjoyed the meal. So after that, I decided to bake a cake, and for the ingredients I used some blue band, I used sugar, milk, baking powder, flour, and carrot. That is all I used. And guys, I'm planning or I'm praying to buy some bowls that I'll be using to knead my dough or to mix my ingredients, because I really don't have good bowls to use for baking. But I can't stop baking because I don't have those things. I have to find something that I can use to bake, to mix my ingredient and bake the cake for the family. And as I always tell you, I don't prefer buying things out, and I know I can make it at home. So I prefer making either for the mandazis, the cake. I prefer making them at home. Then we will have them for 3 days or for 2 days. Then after that I bake or like cook some mandazis, and it take us longer. So let's bake this cake. And this is the first time trying carrot cake. I've been baking some cakes, but I have never tried carrot cake. And the carrot cake, I saw it on Ivy's channel, Ivy Mariga. You can visit Ivy Mariga. She really does a lot of good content. You can visit her channel, subscribe, like, and also comment to that girl. Yeah, there is where I got the carrot cake, and I said I'm going to try it. And I like trying new things. That's me. I like trying new things. I know if someone can do that, I can also do that. As the saying goes, a man can do better, a woman can do better than a man. So I put it that way for me. I know that I can do better, so I always try. I always like trying things. That is what I was doing. I was baking, and I've been baking a lot, and I've been trying to bake new recipes, and I will be baking more and more. So guys, let us bake this cake together.
Close your eyes. Would you dream for me some paradise? Tell me who you see, 'cause I think I do want you next to me. Want you next to me, but does this work? 'Cause I know I can't get to you. I like the chase, and I know you do too. Am I just in love with the idea of you? 'Cause I'd cross a million seas. Would you do that for me? Yeah, I'd fly this whole world twice if I could be your paradise. dream for me some paradise. Tell me who you see, 'cause I think I know what you mean to me. What you mean to me? But does this work? Only 'cause we never say what we think, waiting for the perfect way. Time don't speak, got me on delay, 'cause I crossed a million seas. Would you do that for me? Goddamn road 3 times and run all the red lights.
And this was about 1 hour later, and I came back to check on my cake, and it was ready. I loved how it turned out this round. I'm telling you guys, the more I'm baking, the more I'm becoming perfect. And I know one day I'll be baking the better cakes, and but for now I'm just perfecting and trying my best in this section of baking. So that is how my cake turned out, and it was really good. It was well cooked inside, and it was spongy, and I loved how it was looking. Even the upper side today really did so well. It turned out so great and so good. So I'm going to put it here for it to cool down. Then I'm going to store it in some tins, and I'm going to leave it. Then we will be having it for tomorrow breakfast and the next day breakfast. So it is going to take us for 2 days, and I will not be buying cake for 2 days. You see, it is going to save us those 2 days breakfast, and it is really good saving. With this economy, we need to save. So that is how my cake turned out, and I really liked how it turned out. So guys, don't ever fear anything, just try it, and you love the turnout. Yeah, try something. You have been thinking of trying something, but you fear. No, don't fear, just try it, and you never fail. Believe in yourself, and do that thing you like doing and you have wished to do, and you really like how you will do it, because you will perfect. I've been wishing to bake cakes, and for now I'm doing better, and I know I will become better with time. So I'm just taking it slow and knowing that one day I will be baking the better cakes, and I will also start a business of baking and selling cakes. So that is how my cake turned out. It's so soft inside, and the color was so cool, and I really like how I did, and I'm happy because I did it better. If you have stuck to that end, may God bless you for sticking up to that end. I don't take that for granted. I just say thank you, be blessed, and much love from me. And that was all about today's video. And in my next video, I'm going to arrange my 2 bedrooms and my bathroom with you. So guys, don't forget to subscribe and turn the notification on for the next video. Until we meet in my next video, it's a bye bye for now. Bye.